Hey guys, let's take a look at YouTube video descriptions. So in this lesson, we're going to look at how to write optimized YouTube descriptions for YouTube SEO, how to link externally without negatively affecting your video's performance, what to include and exclude from your video descriptions, and we'll go over a few examples of video descriptions in different niches. So your video descriptions are basically just a place to provide more context about what your video is about. Okay, you want to write a few sentences about the video equating to at least 250 words in length. So it should be at least 250 words. You can write more if you'd like, so if you can get in 400, 500 words, that's also right, but 250 words is generally the minimum that you should try and aim for. Okay, and this just provides YouTube's algorithm with enough context about what the video is about and where and what it should rank you for and who should be watching this video. So it's another place in order for you to tell YouTube what this video is about. Okay, so these few sentences equating to 250 words minimum can be about what the video is about, what the viewer will gain from your video, could be instructions, useful additional resources, etc. So just elaborate and provide some more context about what your video is about. You want to include your main keyword or key phrase naturally 2 to 4 times in your video's description, and this is dependent on the length of your description. So if your description length is 250 words, you can include your main key phrase 2 times or twice, and if it's about 400 words, then you can include it maybe 3 or 4 times. So depending on how you can get that naturally into your description, you want to include that. And it's also dependent on how your key phrase, how often it comes up naturally when you're talking. So sometimes you might see that your key phrase or your keyword comes up more often than others. So these are generally when you've got mid-tail or shorter key phrases, these can come up a little bit more often in terms of when you're talking about the specific topic. But if you're going for more longer tail key phrases, these will generally be a little bit harder to naturally put into a sentence multiple times. So these are the key phrases you would try and get in there then 2 or 4 times. So make a sentence specifically around that key phrase. All right, so you want to have your main keyword or key phrase in the first 125 characters or 25 words, this generally equals, of your description. So that first 25 words or 125 characters, YouTube's algorithm pays a special emphasis on. So that's the first part. That's immediately telling YouTube's algorithm what this video is about, what the content of this video is, and then how it should rank it and who is the intended audience for this specific video. So you want to include your main keyword or key phrase within that first 125 characters or the 25 words of your description. Include your long tail keywords and additional LSI keywords in your description naturally. So throughout your description, throughout that 250 words, you want to include some long tail keywords, some LSI keywords, just throw those in there naturally. So use sentences that make sense naturally, that flow, that there's some type of reason for someone that's reading it. If someone's busy going through your description, it should make sense to a person, and that generally performs better than for YouTube's algorithm. So don't go in keyword stuff, don't throw in LSI keywords and random synonyms just for the sake of it. Try and get these keywords into your description naturally and use proper sentences, proper grammar, punctuation, all of that stuff. All right, and to make your descriptions more appealing on the eye to your viewers, you can space out different sections of your description using markers or pointers. So you can either use normal keys on your keyboard like a dash or a little arrow button or one of those more than or less than signs, or you can use some alt symbols like these. So these are generally colored, and you just hold down the alt button and then type in the number here. So you'll go whilst holding the alt button down, you'll type in 128309, and then this little circle appears. I can't remember if this is a green one or a blue one, but I think this one over here is a red one, and then this is a target alt symbol, which is also a nice one. These capture attention and they help you space out your description. So If the first part of your description is just you providing some more context about your video, you can maybe just have one of these, and after that, so any viewers know, okay, well, the next part here, the next part is playlists, and then we've got some links to the socials, and then we've got some more videos that you may be interested in, affiliate links, etc. All right, so, and these do not affect SEO. They're just there for aesthetic reasons. So you can, but you don't have to include these in your description if you don't want to. All right, so when we talk about descriptions, we have to also talk about links. And in your video description, you should link internally quite often. And you generally want to try and link to at least 2 videos in your video description. Preferably your own videos, but you can also link to someone else if they have some more info, or if they're an expert on that specific topic. They can then verify the information or that you've given, but you can also link to someone if they can also provide some value to your viewers. So you can also do that, but preferably you generally want to link to your own videos so that you can get those extra views. In your description, you want to link to at least one relevant playlist, and ideally this would be a playlist that the viewer should watch next. So it should be relevant to that specific video, and it should provide some more context to what the current video that they're watching is. So if you have a video, if you're watching a video on how to do certain beginner exercises, your playlist could then link to beginner exercises, and that'll then provides YouTube's algorithm with some more context as well about what that specific video is. They'll know that this beginner push-up video is a part of beginner exercises. So that's giving some more context. Okay, and then you want to avoid linking to too many times to external sites. And external sites are just sites that are not associated with you. So not your socials, not your own website that you've already associated with YouTube, and not your merch sites. So merchandise sites, your social channels, your associated website, these are generally okay to link to in your description. Externally linking is also generally fine as long as you have a good relation to internal links inside of your description as well. So if you're going with a 50-50 ratio at least, so one for each external link, try and keep an internal link as well. Generally, Amazon affiliate links and affiliate links are also right, as long as you don't have them right at the beginning, and try and link to internal videos and playlists and other videos, content on YouTube in your description as well. So YouTube wants people to stay on the platform, so that's why you want to try and include as many links internally, and internally is just links that are on YouTube. So your videos, your playlist, your channel, a subscribe button, possibly other people, etc. All right, so externally linking is fine as long as you have some good internal links as well. And you want to place most of your internal links first. So you want to show the algorithm that you're trying to push out more links to YouTube's content than to your external links. There is an exception though. Generally, if you have an affiliate link, like if you're reviewing a product, normally you would then link that product first so that people who are interested in the product can then go and purchase it in the description. And these work best after the initial sentence. So you always want to have that first sentence, that first 25 words, 125 characters, with your main key phrase in it, and then after that you can place any external links, so any call to action links. If you have an affiliate link, if you're trying to get someone to join your email newsletter, or if you want to get them to check out a course that you're offering perhaps, or visit one of your social channels, you can then link that directly after your initial sentence. But you normally also want to have that call to action inside of your video as well. So if you're interested in this product, then you can find the links below. If you want to see more images like this, check out my Instagram, etc. So those type of call to action links work best generally after the initial sentence, and this won't really negatively affect your video in terms of SEO. All right, and then lastly, you also want to add 2 or 3 hashtags at the end of your description, and these should be search terms. So if someone clicks on the hashtag, your video can still rank for, or your video can show up in search results for that specific hashtag if they click on that or if they search for that. Alright, so let's take a look at some examples of YouTube video description. So let me open up another folder here, and I've put a few examples together already, so let's take a look at that. We've got some titles from the previous video, push-ups, how to do push-ups for beginners at home. So this beginner push-up video, we could have a video description like this. So this would be the entirety of the description. Now this looks like quite a lot of information, but don't worry, the context is provided over here, and then these bottom pieces here, we just have some links. So these are all pretty much linking, and then some hashtags at the bottom. So let's go through this at the top. As you can see here, in this step-by-step beginner's tutorial, you will learn how to do push-ups correctly without the risk of injury, learn how to do push-ups correctly in the comfort of your own home, and start building muscle without ever having to head to the gym. So that's my first sentence. I think this first part of here is my 125 characters or my 25 words. So it's about 100 characters, give or take. And you can see here how to do push-ups is the main key phrase, or how to do push-ups correctly. That is our main key phrase, and that's right there in the beginning. And then here we've got some more context here, and we've got another key phrase put in there. And then we have some LSI keywords scattered through the description here, mid to long tail keyword as well. So we've got building muscle, fitness boot camp, different push-up variations, your upper body strength, build muscle, push-up exercises, how many push-ups you can do today, wall push-ups, box push-ups, sets of 10, sweat, push-up in the set, to build muscle and upper body strength, push-ups as a beginner or bodybuilder, number of push-ups, correct push-ups, etc. So we've got your push-ups, and then we have crunches, workout routines, squats, exercise tutorials, beginner workouts, push-ups to easy, chest strength openers, and that's that for the variation here. So we've got a large number of different LSI and mid to long tail keywords included in our description here, so that we can start ranking. And we're providing context to YouTube about this video is about push-ups, about how to do them properly, building strength, it's about fitness, it's about exercise, muscle, and then we've got some different types of push-ups here. So if people are looking for these type of things, they can see, okay, well, the first variation is a wall push-up, so they might also then be interested in our video because that's the first variation that we're showing here. If someone's looking for a box push-up, you can see that's another variation that we've included in the video. Okay, so if we go through this description, I'm not going to read through all of it because it might take a while. So this is our first sentence here, our first paragraph, where we're defining what this video is about. We're providing we're getting straight to the point and defining the topic on what the video is, so how to do push-ups. And then after that, we've got a call to action. So here we may have a beginner's fitness bootcamp, and here's an email opt-in link. So we've included here spaces so that we can capture people's attention. And then it says here, start your free 30-day beginners fitness bootcamp today. And then here's a link, or this would be a link then to an email opt-in. So someone can then click that link, type in their email address, and then they can be enrolled in this 30-day beginners fitness bootcamp. Right, and then after that, we've got some more content or more context as to what this video is about and what the user can, or what the viewer can then receive by watching this video. And that goes all the way up to here. All right, so there's a decent amount of context. We've got 268 words plus the top part here of 45. And then beneath that, we have a few links to some video links. So we've got here, now that you can do push-ups, let's add some crunches for workout abs to your workout routine. And because these are also related, we've added some more LSI keywords. And if someone's interested in learning how to do push-ups, we can link to a video here that shows how to do push-ups properly. Right, and then moving on with that same beginner's fitness theme, we can go and show how to do squats properly. And there'd be another link to a video. And then we can go and show you more exercise tutorials to get you started. The beginner workouts playlist can help you get fit fast, and then there's a playlist link there. And then we've got another link here to another playlist for people who are a little bit more advanced. So if these were too easy, maybe try the chest strength openers for a real challenge. And this should be a video link, I think, actually, because It sounds more like a video than a playlist. So we've got a video link there. We could also link to another playlist if we want to, but next up we have here our socials. So I'm just got to get in touch with another spacer here so people can see that these are all separate different things. And then we can link to our Instagram, our Twitter, our Facebook, etc. And you generally also want to just show that this is your Instagram and that's the link to the Instagram, because even though it might show the link here on the name, sometimes people can become confused. And then at the end here, we've got a little disclaimer notice that if you have affiliate links present here, then you should generally include an affiliate disclaimer at the bottom. This one doesn't have one, so we could actually just delete that. But generally, if you have affiliate links in your description, you need to include an affiliate disclaimer. All right, so the last part is just here our hashtags. And these are all search terms. So hashtag push-ups, exercises, push-ups for beginners. And then as you can see, that comes to over 400 words, which is not really that much if we think about how much content we've just gone and put into this. So this is something that you can take about 15 to 20 minutes if you've already done your keyword research and you know about the things that you want to talk about. You can just get some nice sentences formulated and then add some relevant video links, relevant video playlist links, and any other opt-ins or affiliates that you may find beneficial. So the next example is our how to make perfect pizza dough at home, quick and easy pizza base recipe. You can see our titles at the top there, and then here's our description. The first 125 characters is right here on the top. So in this video, you'll learn how to make the perfect pizza dough every time. So our main key phrase is how to make the perfect pizza dough. And we've got that right there in the first sentence, in the first 125 characters. After that, we've got a bit more context. And then because this is a recipe, we've got a little spacer here to mark out what you'll need with a bunch of ingredients. And then we've got, again, the method here. So we don't actually have to provide context here. All we're doing is just writing down a short method for someone that if they've watched the video and they like the video, then they may struggle following along on the video. Maybe they can just head to the description and then just read through the description about where they are in the cooking process, and then they can just follow along by reading through it like a little bit of a short blog post in terms of your description. And as you can see, we've got some more LSI keywords here: dough hook, yeast mixture, food processor, yeast and water, pizza dough, thin pizza base, crispy Italian pizza base, pizza oven taste. And then at the bottom here, you can see we've got, or here midway through the text, we've got a link to an affiliate pizza stone, because that's relevant to what has been spoken about in the description here. So crispy Italian pizza base. In order to help you get one, you can use a pizza stone, and if you don't have one, you can use this affiliate link. And can see then we go on further down, we've got your pizza dough and then more Italian pizza in the oven, etc. So next we've got some links here to dessert playlist, and then a quick and easy recipe playlist. And then if you don't have an oven, you can make a pizza without one. Here's a video link. So we've got some more links, and then we've got the social links down below. And then because we have an affiliate link here, we have to include a disclaimer at the bottom. And this would just then be in this description. There may be affiliate links. If you purchase anything through one of these links, I may receive a small commission. So you're just disclaiming any relationships that you may have with any of the links that are included in this description, and you need to do that legally. So remember to include one of those. All right, and then we've got our hashtags at the bottom here. These are all searchable terms once again, and that comes up to 395 words. So that fits up our 250 word minimum quite well. And then our last example here is the places to visit in France. I've in Paris, France Vacation Travel Guide 2019. If we look into our first 25 words here, we've got first 29 words. So the first sentence here, we've already got our main key phrase. So best places to visit in France besides Paris. And actually our main key phrase is just best place to visit in France. And then the next sentences are just some more context with a bunch of LSI keywords and some mid-tail keywords and some long-tail keywords, but generally these are mostly LSI keywords because of all of the different synonyms related to travel and related to holidaying in France. So we've got the countryside of Provence, we've got Côte d'Azur, we've got the French Riviera, we've got 5-star hotels, Michelin restaurants, Mediterranean, beautiful mountainous scenery, French beaches, Mont Saint-Michel, coast of Normandy, castles, UNESCO World Heritage Site, Normandy, Brittany, cathedrals, the Loire Valley, historic cities of Strasbourg and Colmar in Alsace, and so on. And that continues here further. Right here at the beginning, we've got a little bit of a talk about Paris. If any of the visitors are interested in Paris, they can then click on this link and watch a video about Paris. And if they don't, they can just continue then reading through more of the context about what this video is about. And then at the bottom here, we've got some more spaces, and there's some more vacation guides, another playlist link, a European adventure, so hidden gems in Europe, a video, another video on French culture, and that could be important for anyone that's trying to go on holiday in France. They can learn about French culture, and there's a video linked to that. And then again, we've got our social links here, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, etc. And then a disclaimer if there are any affiliate links, which I don't think there were. Nope. So that could also then be removed from this if we so wanted to. Okay, and then at the bottom we've got our hashtags once again. All right, so that's a few examples on descriptions, what you should include in them, how you should structure them, why you should have that first sentence is so important. And if you have any call to actions, you should include those afterwards. Alright, so in summary, you want to write a keyword-rich description of 250 plus words. Include your main keywords in the first paragraph, your first 25 words. Space out your description and group sections to make them more readable for your viewers. Link to similar videos and playlists. Link sparingly to external sites. And if you do link externally, try and keep it to a 1-to-1 ratio, or include a decent amount of internal links then as well, so videos and playlists on YouTube. And then optionally include your primary call to action after the first paragraph. So if you have a sale, if you're trying to get people to your email or affiliate link, or if they should subscribe, like, visit your social channel, that your primary call to action, only one, you can try and include after your first paragraph if you've made a mention to that in your video. Alright, so that's it for this lesson, and I will see you in the next one.